complete what lurks in our final month. We're underway in Week 14. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down, avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, Tyson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gains.
To throw on 2nd down, Tyson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive, because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air, receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 90 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Raiders at 9-3 here on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, here's Barkley. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for a squad.
And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Tyson. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Check. Alert. Drop on switch. Hey.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And he's got room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Tyson. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. We're scoreless after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on third down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
And his kick here is good. Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up, bent a little, but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
And he powers his way up past the 30. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Looking to throw. Phillips. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Fry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Phillips. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 36. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Up the middle they go. Fry. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Hey, when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down, Fry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run on first down. Fry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. More from L.A. in a moment. On 1st and 10, Tyson. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
The coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch there.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Same connection, Dulcich once again. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Second down at 4. They'll look to throw again. They'll find Williams on the slant. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back to throw again. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Chargers. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to move back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Well, a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just 1 but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7'5".
Hey, you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner.
Oh, come on.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Why was it freaking line drive pass?
In the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, my God.
He's got Dulcich going across the formation. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Caught in the slant. Touchdown. Their 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and through. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it And winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
And this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now Phillips off the play fake. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Operating from the gun, Phillips. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. Touchdown Raiders. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Tyson over the middle. He finds Higgins. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A final shot before break. Tyson will get this out to Barkley, complete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Now comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Here's Phillips to throw on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Off the bootleg. Phillips rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow they couldn't rein it in.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Phillips now from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Black. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
On 1st down, Fry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Fry. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 4-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive and a 9-yard run on the end of it. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it, and they'll take it out to the 25. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. He dumps it off to Barkley. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Tyson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Tyson. Touchdown, Chargers. Greg Dulcich. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chargers have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
86 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground. Fry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down. Fry. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Another down on the scoreboard with the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if your quarterback's a little bit on the vertically challenged side, do you? Because he's just going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Off play action. Phillips. He finds his man. Complete. It's Black. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Fry. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Phillips. He'll buy some time right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jamar Chase, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they
You're winning.
Yes.
Nice. You gonna keep winning?
Maybe not. Stupid roughing the passer call. My defense just doesn't stop them. No reason why they aren't either. Chargers aren't even that good.
Still got Hunter Henry.
No, they have Dulcich. Held them to a field goal. Up by 1. Jeez, you blocked. Two guys went out past the linebackers. Neither one of them picked up any linebacker. Oh, I don't like where he's standing. Where is it? Way over there. What? No. Oh my gosh. Stupid Darnell Savage. Fuckers picked me off twice and just sacked me. Yeah, Fry. What'd you do today?
Nothing. It was great. Didn't want to throw it to square?
No, I didn't want to take the chance there, and I shouldn't have ran out of bounds either. Oh my god, I got stuck on my guy.
That sucks.
Doesn't matter now. I mean, it does, because now I scored. And they still have a chance to come down and tie it.
So worried about that.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
They still gotta get the onside kick.
No, they don't.
Oh, you're only up 8. Never mind.
Yeah.
Should have slid down.
It could have. I'll take an 8-point lead.
Yeah. At least there's no physical way for you to lose on one possession.
Yeah. Ooh.
Broncos lost.
Oh, good. I'd been looking for it, but I didn't see the score on the.
It was right before my game.
Didn't see yours.
Mine was right before the Jacksonville.
Are you kidding? He was like over the line, it looked like.
Looked like he maybe ran along it and then came back a little bit.
Bastard. He's thrown 3 touchdowns. 2 to run, no more. 1 to Dolchich.
Oh, they don't even have Tua playing?
No. I didn't know they had Tua.
Yeah, they signed him as a free agent. He's their highest rated QB.
Oh my god, what? Oh my gosh. So much time left. Yeah. Stupid dollar never works. All it does is let up yards.
Is that a zone defense?
Dollar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I choose a zone on dollar. It's just a ton of DBs. I don't understand why.
I use a dime.
That does sort of the same thing. It usually gives up a lot. I don't know. It's like the more linebackers I have off the field, the more likely they are to get a lot of yards. Oh my gosh, freaking Dolchich again. He didn't get it.
Well, don't give it away. I haven't seen it yet.
Sorry, I was
How he
excited.
wasn't in.
I don't know either. Must have been how he
Oh,
had the ball where he caught
He
it.
got an injury on the play, though.
I see that. I don't know who that is.
Is that Sean Allen?
Maybe.
Fumble.
I know. Yeah, he didn't throw it deep enough. How's that all over?
You know you can change your formation from in that screen, right?
What do you mean?
Instead of going back out to the gun, like where it shows what formations you have. You can do it
Oh,
from
left and
when
right. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I just.
Oh,
Yeah. I like to just start fresh. I wanted him to throw it to the outside more, but he barely even threw it good enough. Chase came off the field. The hell is this? This ain't what I want. None of it is.
You don't like that?
Nope.
That crossing one? The one where you had the outside guy go
Oh, I want
underneath
to get
and
to the
then...
end. I'm trying to get to the end zone.
No, I know, but then you had the other two posts.
I don't care for posts. They always go back to the middle, and the safeties, I don't throw them at the right time or something. Safeties always pick it. I'm better off staying to the way outside. Oh, damn it. Oh, he was wide open.
Sure was.
QB finally
Oh, wow.
rung it up with a deep ball.
Trying to give it to a fan.
Yeah. They were 5 for 5 in the red zone. Horrible defense. 4-0.
They kept Barkley quiet.
Yeah, because they didn't really run it.
What the heck? My quality just went to crap.
Can't read anything, can you?
Not now. I could before.
No punts.